Hello everyone, it's Nim and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you probably already saw by the title, we are building a holiday home. And this is based in the World from Jungle adventure, and I keep forgetting what that world is named. Honestly, it is such a difficult name for me to remember, and I don't know why, but I never, ever remember. Anyways, we are doing something kind of different, because usually in this world there's a lot of like bricks and architecture and stuff like that. But since Eco Lifestyle is out and I really love building containers, I am building a container vacation home. So the outside, it looks completely like a container, as you can see me obviously building it. And then we are, you know, pimping it up a bit with some plants on the outside as well, so that it looks like an actual home that could just be there in the jungle. So the story behind this home is that this home has been here for like almost, like at least 12 to 15 years in the jungle alone. So it's completely overgrown, and then some people just randomly came across this home and they started to renovate it. And they obviously they started with the inside because the outside is still overgrown and everything. But I really like it that way because it's really secretive and the animals don't know any better, and that's always been there. So there are a lot of animals like very close. So it's the perfect vacation home. Right? That's the idea. So I was kind of struggling with whether I should have some maybe some wood paneling on the outside or not. I decided to not do that. Just because I knew that you weren't gonna see that much of it anyway, because I was completely going to like overgrow it with plants. And you know, containers are more like, I don't want to say they're better, but they sustain longer in heavy environments. Also buzz, whoa, you're loud. Did you guys hear that? That was ridiculous. Whoa. And there goes the other one. Whoa. I have the feeling that whenever I record videos, suddenly like everything in my neighborhood starts to happen, like buses go by, or there are people working on the road, like a few weeks ago. I think it was a week and a half ago, where suddenly I was doing a voiceover and suddenly there were like people working on the road, and I was just like, no, why? I have to record a voiceover, and why now? Anyways, today, hopefully just a bus, because there was a car like honking his horn for almost like 15 minutes straight, and it was so annoying because I was looking outside and I couldn't figure out who it was. So I hope that they don't start doing that again and that it's done for now. But I think we're in the clear. I think we're okay. So anyways, like I already said, this is a vacation home. It will have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and then an open kitchen, dining, living room place. So upstairs there will be a like 2-person bedroom with a 2-person bed, and then a kid's bedroom, so it has 2 single beds. But before we start doing all of that, we are actually going to landscape this entire building. You see me fiddling around with the controls as if this were the first day that I was actually playing The Sims. That is because I recently played a lot of Planet Zoo, and in Planet Zoo the controls are inverted, so whenever you like scoot to the right you go to the left, and in The Sims is you move to the right, you go to the right. So I have to remind myself of that. Whenever I play Planet Zoo I'm used to the Sims controls, and when I'm in The Sims 4 I'm used to the Planet Zoo controls. It is so annoying. So if you haven't seen me play any Planet Zoo, you should really check out my Twitch. I play Planet Zoo on my Twitch. I also play a lot of other games on my Twitch. I'm kind of a variety streamer, and it really depends on what I feel like playing. I'm still having in my mind to do like a spooky night, but I'm kind of terrified to play spooky games. I have played Outlast, but I have played that with one of my friends sitting next to me. Whenever it got scary to me, like she took over controls. So I'm kind of tempted to play Outlast like on my own completely, but it's so scary and I get spooked so easily by games. I can watch the most like scary movie ever. I can watch horror movies with no issue at all. But whenever I play like a horror game, oh god, it is so creepy. I get spooked so easily and I just jump up and literally scream. And you know, that might be very entertaining to watch. it is not very entertaining to live through that. So I'm working on to get the courage to do actually a spooky stream. It might take a while though, but we're slowly getting there. And for today I'm getting just a little bit, just a tiny little bit braver. So there is that. And until I get brave enough, we're just gonna do what I'm good at, which is building. And recently my building in Planet Zoo has kind of improved as well. But we're not talking about Planet Zoo right now, we are talking about The Sims 4. I wanted to make this home like eco-friendly, and then I decided against that in like a few seconds because I really wanted a hot tub on top of the roof. Because I felt like that was cool. I also wanted like a pit barbecue, and obviously you can't place that in nature because then if you start grilling meat, you will have like a forest fire and you don't want that. So it's kind of in the middle of everything, but I think that it actually works out really nice. Also with the swing set from Seasons, no, not Seasons, Island Living, it looks like it is actually home crafted, so that's pretty nice. Also, what the heck did my origin do there in that screen? I did not realize I left that in, I thought I cut that out. Whoopsies. So right now we are decorating the front with some flowers of the Eco Lifestyle pack. We are using air conditioning because we all know that in containers it can be pretty freaking hot and you need to be cool because this is in Salvadorado. That's what the world is called, Salvadorado. And in my mind it's also a very like tropical place, so it's warm. So you want air conditioning, or at least something where you're cool at. And I don't think like containers are the best place to stay cool in, because I think they warm up quite easily. So what we're doing now, we are decorating the entire outside with these hanging plants from the Jungle Adventure pack. And I had my doubts at first whether this will look good or not, but looking at the end result, I'm like, darn it, this looks hella good. Like extremely good. So we are now looking for the Eco Lifestyle lights, and I said it in my last video as well. I love these lights so much. I can't even comprehend how much I prefer them over some of the other lights. The other lights are quite white, and this one is more yellow, so I think that's really nice as well. I also had a really difficult time with deciding what the interior color should be, because I was thinking I don't want it brown because it's very standard. I wanted yellow because though it's very different, but I don't really like yellow and it looked really weird. So in the end we ended up going with the green pastel-y bit and then with the white counters as well. And actually those windows that we have those little like shelf item thingy, and I wish that the game would let you auto place plants on there because that is perfect. I have that in real life as well. You have like all sort of stuff in those bench. I don't really know what they're called in English. I mean, in my language we call them benches. So I'm not sure what they're called in English. I need to remember this and look it up because I'm really curious right now. Oh well. Also, I'm back with all my cluttering. It is done. I have finished the reports. I have written about 30 reports this morning and I have done it. It's also, they were quite easy to write because I know all the kids right now, so I know how all the kids are, what the personality is, so I know how to write reports for them. And it was, I don't want to say it was quite easy because, you know, it's still a lot of work. It took me like an entire morning of actually writing it, and last night I already thought what I was gonna write with every kid and I made small notes, so it still took me a couple hours. And I already finished all the report cards and the entire, we always give them like a portfolio where they have like some crafting things that they made. We also put that in there. So I was doing that the entire morning, but I'm done with that right now. So I could go fully into actually decorating and cluttering it up. And I think the clutter in this kitchen is so good because you cannot forget it is actually a vacation home. So you don't want your rooms to be overly cluttered, but the kitchen is very cluttered in holiday homes. At least when I go on holiday and we have like a kitchen, it is always very cluttered because I buy a lot of stuff in grocery stores, or I take some of my stuff from home and I bring it to my holiday home. So like all these sort of spices. We usually take those. And food for the first few days, and that's just all there on the counters. So I thought that was pretty like natural and stuff like that. I also thought for the living room, now like there could be cohesive colors, but not exactly the same furniture, because it is a holiday home and you wouldn't care about all your furniture matching completely. You just care about if they are actually the same shades. And they are. They're all like yellowy white. And it matches really well together. I've never actually done something like that, but it matches really, really well. I also didn't want to make like an entire office here as well, because you know, you are on holiday, you are not here to do work, you're here to celebrate your holiday and be on vacation. So there is only one computer in this entire build, and that is in the bedroom upstairs. I didn't put it there on purpose, so there's that. Okay, we're gonna continue the voiceover now. I had to stop for a minute because I had to say goodbye to someone. So I hope you didn't hear me yelling. I hope I cut it out correctly, but we will see. I'm not quite good with cutting out and everything. I'm still learning. So if you have any tips on video editing and stuff, please let me know in the comments down below. I am very eager to learn, but I just don't know how to start really, because there were so many things that you actually could like watch and buy and everything, and it's like an entire ocean of information, and I need to learn how to scan through it. And luckily in 2.5 weeks I have summer holiday and I will have a lot of time to work these things out. Also in 3 weeks I'm going on a holiday myself. I'm going on a biking holiday in Germany. And you guys, maybe you remember that I broke my foot like 2 months ago. It is now completely healed. And when I say completely, I mean like for like 90%. I mean, I still have to be like relatively careful and I can't run yet, but I can bike, and that's important. Because I'm going on a biking holiday, and obviously I won't be doing like the distance that I thought I would, because I would love to bike like at least 60 to 70 kilometers a day, and I don't think I'm gonna make that because I've been out of the running for almost 3 months. I broke my foot 4 months ago, right? No, I broke my foot 3.5 months ago, and I've been like training for the last half month again. So yeah, I've been out of the running for 3 months, so I have to take that into consideration and actually learn not to like be overly active and overly eager. It's okay if I don't make the entire like route that I planned out, even though I would really much like to. It's okay if I don't. There's always next year. You know, sometimes things just happen or unforeseen and you can't do anything about that, and you just have to accept it, and this is one of those things. And I am going completely off topic because I actually wanted to talk about this build, and I just rambling on about holidays and my foot. Anyways, going back to the build, guys, I'm sorry. So the outside was already like pretty overgrown, but in a nice way. I don't think it is wildly overgrown. I think it is really jungle overgrown, and I quite like it. So for the inside, I wanted to keep the theme of green in there. And you all know, I love plants. So that's already good. I mean, I love plants. I love placing plants. I love buying plants. I don't like taking care of plants in real life because they always die. I don't know why, but I don't have green fingers. Whenever I have a plant, it always dies. I used to have like a cactus, and it died in 3 weeks. And then I had a bonsai tree, and it survived for a year, and usually they grow very, very old, but they just die. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't. Like, sometimes I give them too much water, sometimes I don't give them enough water. I just don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, we are now finishing with the last bedroom. I've cut out the last bathroom because, you know, it's just a bathroom. It's not really that interesting. Also, I will try to upload it on the gallery, but I couldn't get connected to the gallery, so if it's not on yet when this video goes up, don't worry. It will be on the gallery. My gallery name is in the description down below, same as all my other social media. So be sure to check that out and follow me on that so you can keep in touch. Well, guys, we are here now at the screenshots. I hope you enjoy, and I will hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.